Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress, and I'm here with your daily dust for Monday, March 6th, if you're watching in real time. But it can also be for whenever you stumble upon it. It's a timeless reading. This is Pixie Dust Tarot, and I like to do all things fairy and pixie dust related, going back to Peter Pan, Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust. That's where I get my motto, and it's all about just bringing the magic into your life and the secret ingredients to manifest, to fly. So this is a deck that I created with pre-Raphaelite art, mostly Waterhouse, and it's just because the art was speaking to me. I was like, you know what, this would make a good this card and that card, and I just kept going and going and going, and then you have the Magician at the bottom. Let's see what today brings. I'm going to do a 3-card collective reading. I still have morning crud in my throat. Sometimes I get that worked out before the reading. Okay, let's take from the middle here. We have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups popped into my mind yesterday for some reason. It feels a little like the Chase. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles. And the King of Cups. All right, let's zoom on in and see what we get. So I feel like the Eight of Cups just represents the period of separation. And the separation period could be coming to an end because the Queen of Pentacles is looking at the King of Cups. Now, they're equal. The King and the Queen are equal. This is like earth energy and water energy. But the King may be a little bit younger than the Queen. It doesn't mean that he's any less mature. He's very capable. It's like a king with a lot of responsibilities, a leadership qualities, able to be very emotionally mature and handle a lot. But he's like one of those younger types, the younger CEOs, not the older, like this younger person that's just doing it all. And the Queen of Pentacles, and I don't know if maybe about the same age, maybe if anything just a few years younger. It's just like this is not like daddy energy necessarily. It's it's almost knightly in energy, but it's king in responsibilities. So I feel like the Eight of Cups is representing, it kind of makes me feel like the Eight of Wands, which is about communication, and then Eight of Cups is about separation. So Eight of Cups is kind of, it can be sometimes a miscommunication, maybe, but I think it's just mostly that there is a little space, a little bit of, just a little bit of distance here that will be overcome because in this position, we're dealing with current energies, or the energy at the beginning of the day and then the energy at the end of the day. So from left to right, we have now to later. Sometimes I read it just all in general. Sometimes I actually read it right to left. But I feel like the Eight of Cups is kind of like anticipating the next thing. It could be just turning, it could be a momentary turning away to see if somebody will follow you, It could be something that exists as a message, like a symbol between two people, like follow me or chase me or come after me. If I turn this direction, come after me. Maybe there's some kind of that energy. Or maybe the for twin flames out there, it could be the runner's now the chaser, and the chaser's is the runner. There could be some kind of flipping around in that energy a little bit. But I feel like the running and the chasing is not as strong maybe as it was before. I think there's a serenity here. There's a transition here. There's like leaving the lack mentality behind, leaving the hindering things behind, and facing each other, face to face, directly, eye to eye, to always keep the lines of communication open. The Queen of Pentacles, she's just the Queen of Queens. You can't get much higher than her until in the court cards, and then you go into the major arcana. But she's just very generous. She's the person that feels comfortable to be around. She's nurturing and protective. She cares for the less fortunate. She's very down to earth, kind of a nature lover, warm spirited, supportive. This is mother energy, even if she's not a mother, very practical and smart in a savvy kind of way, industrious. She's the kind that makes crafts and handmade things, and she has like this magical touch. It can represent male or female, but it's generally like a feminine energy, and it represents earth signs like Taurus, Virgo, and Scorpio. It could also be somebody who's sort of dark hair or dark skinned or something like that. Generally, the pentacles are the darker colored people, but not necessarily. And it also is like represents the social worker as far as jobs are concerned. So any of that resonates with you, then that definitely validates that this is your reading. But the King of Cups is like a dreamer type. He's very generous, emotionally responsible, caring and loyal, giving and open and wise, counselor energy. He has that authority energy. He's very composed and understanding and patient and protective, very watchful and dutiful and honorable, intuitive, compassionate, and he represents the water signs of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And this could be somebody with light brown hair or and hazel eyes, but not necessarily. And this represents the lawyer energy. So it's interesting. We have social worker and the lawyer. It's like these two people could work really well together. You guys could be in the same department together if you work. Maybe you work in the same place, but not necessarily. I just feel like your energies are super compatible. Your goals are super compatible. And the Eight of Cups, I feel like it's just like a clearing away of stuff that is really good. It's good to clean this out, and it's good to sometimes establish the certain boundaries and not allow certain energies in the connection. It's just like a clearing out of misunderstandings, clearing out of miscommunication, and staying focused and eye to eye on your dreams and your goals together. So I like that very much. Yeah, so if either one, like if you feel like you're the queen and your king turns away, be sure to go after him and check on him and make sure he's okay, and vice versa. If you're the king and your queen turns away, it could be for lots of reasons, but just check on them. And I feel like even though I feel like there's a good intuition here between the two, but Pentacles means that there needs to be something tangible between you, like a good verbal exchange, physical, material, representation of feelings and things. So there doesn't have to be miscommunication, so two people can stay on the same page and the same wavelength. All right. Well, I hope you like that. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.